All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeft TV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to Zandvoort. This is TurnLeft TV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Sim Racing Mania heads to the Netherlands, the dunes of Zandvoort. Race number 7 in that 2019 Blancpain GT3 series season. It's a 45-minute race, and oh, by the way, it might be raining. No, raining in the Netherlands? Never. Better have your rain boots on. Better have a lot of patience. You better tune in right here. TurnLeft TV. Well, it's Zandvoort tonight, baby. It's race number 7. It could be a pivotal one. Who's going to take home the victory? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned and watch it right here on TurnLeft TV. All right, hey, thanks so much for coming in and joining us here on TurnLeft TV. A 45-minute race at Zandvoort tonight. Very excited about that. These guys are in the qualification session right here. About 3 minutes left in the qualification session. And you see Gregor Bula, 44.422 is the top time. We'll take a look at the track here. 4.3 kilometer road course, 14 turns, located in Zandvoort, Netherlands. It's raining. I suspected it would be. It is raining here, so this guy's going to have to really exercise a lot of patience, and especially if the track changes throughout the course of the night here. Maybe we get a dry track situation later on. Take a look at the top 20 in points. Danielle Fittimari is on top there. Pretty comfortable lead right now. Second place, Gregor Bula. Antti Rossi sits in the 3rd position. Adam Karkazeski 4th. Giacomo Ettori sits in the 5th position. See Michael Brooks, Arthur Zakula, Hector Thompson, Stefano De Nadal, and Andre Rousseau rounding out the top 10. Race schedule, of course, tonight, 45-minute race, and I think they must be taking next week off. The schedule's showing 8 December, so maybe taking a week break there and then getting geared up for the final showdown. Condero Ring, 45-minute race on 8 December. About 40 seconds left to go. Gregor Bula pretty comfortable right now, 143.610 is the Antti Rossi second. Horse Mashuda shown in the 3rd position. So lap 4, Arthur Zakula in the 5th spot. Tonight's race is brought to you by TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Thanks so much for coming in and joining. Enjoying the broadcast so far, and we'll see if we can't make this a very interesting race here for you tonight. want to say thank you so much for coming into the YouTube channel, and I would invite all of you to hit that thumbs up button if you like what you're seeing here on the video. If you like this broadcast, also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You can share my videos too with your friends, let them know what's going on here. Encourage them to subscribe by hitting that subscribe button. Then don't forget the little bell next to the subscribe button, so when you get when I have races going live or when I have races scheduled, you get a notification there. And then if you'd like to donate, you can make a donation by hitting the link up in the banner of the channel. Please donate to my channel, and you can make a donation through PayPal. Thanks so much for your support coming out this evening. Up tomorrow, the Ironman Racing Series will be at Chicagoland for some fun races there, winter fun races. I think this will be the second race, and then fun races over the winter. No points, just individual races. Going to do 127 laps at Chicagoland. That's the Ironman Racing Series. Starts 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So it looks like Gregor Boulot is the pole sitter here, or will be the pole sitter. So congratulations to him. Antti Rossi second, Thomas Golab third, Morris Bashutit fourth, Adam Karkazeski is fifth. Like a 10-minute warm-up session. Get things figured out. Guys wait for the green light so they can get out on track. Kicking up some spray there. Make sure the side-by-side is working just fine, and it is. Always good to see that working. Like I say, thanks so much for coming out to the YouTube channel here on TurnLeft TV, and I want to encourage you to also click on the link down in the description of this channel, that Fanatic link there. Black Friday right around the corner, boys and girls, and if you're interested in buying some Fanatic stuff, please follow that link. That would do me a solid. We appreciate what's going on here. You can also follow me at Twitter, on TurnLeft, at TurnLeft TV on Twitter. At TurnLeft TV 1 on Facebook, and then my Discord address is up in the top left. There, top left on the page here. So that's the side-by-side. Oh, we got two views of Michael Hoskin. Actually, it looks like I am stationary on that one. Oh, we better go back there and turn the ugly cam off. Nobody wants to see that. Look at that, Stefano De Nadal. Well, last week's winner, Daniele Vittimari, qualified on the pole. Decided he was going to spank the field, and he did just that. So congratulations on a big race win for Daniele Vittimari at Misano. Really kept that car up front and out of trouble. The only thing he had to really deal with was lap traffic. So congratulations to him. And solidifying that points lead, huh? Extending that points lead. It's going to be a hard act to follow, that's for sure. Look at Arthur Zakula. We got about 4 minutes left here in the warm-up session. So we make it happen. Race time, baby. Thanks so much for coming in. And looks like a Forever Westlife, man. It gave me a huge solid the other day and let me know the audio wasn't working. Hopefully everything's working okay now. So thanks so much for coming in. Hello to you as well. Definitely want to take a look at those point standings coming into tonight. Danielle Fitamari, 283 points there. 50-point lead over Gregor Bulat, 233 there. Antti Rossi, just 1 point out of second. Third position, Adam Karkazeski, 202 in fourth. Giacomo Tori, 200 flat there in fifth. So tight battle there. And a tight battle, 6 and 7, pretty tight battle. And then look at that, tied for 8 there. Hector Thompson, Stefano Nadal, and Andrew Rosu in 10th. So those guys, there could be a big shakeup in that little group right there as well. Couple minutes left here to go. again, I want to say thank you so much for coming out here to the YouTube channel and checking out TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. And man, I had a lot of fun last night broadcasting that's right, rFactor 2 conversion of the Formula trucks there, those Brazilian semi-trucks, big rigs, Interlagos. Check that out, that's on my YouTube channel. A lot of fun there, man. Those trucks are a lot to handle. Definitely a handful, but it was a lot of fun doing the race there for IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total. So thanks so much to Sullivan, Gardena, and all those guys there. Let me hang out a little while and do some broadcasting. Kind of an unplanned event. We got about 30 seconds left here in the warm-up session. All right, man, I think that will do it. Here we go. Making it happen here at Zandvoort. Race number 7, a 45-minute race in the rain. And Gregor Bulot, who start in first, wherever he's at. I think he's saving fuel. Antti Rossi going to start in that second position. Hey, we're under the overhang, where we need to be when it's raining. Gregor Bulot there. Starting on the pole in second is Antti Rossi. Thomas Golab starts in the third position. In fourth, Boris Pashuta starting in the fifth position is Adam Karkazeski. Artur Zabula starts in the sixth position. Giacomo Ettori starting in seventh. Miguel Vinimari starting in the eighth position. In ninth is Javier Conti. Rounding out the top 10 is Michael Brooks. Boys and girls, back at it, getting at it after it, and Gregor Bulot has a heck of a start there. Second spot there, Antti Rossi and Thomas Golab. Golab in the third position. He's being a little challenged right now with Boris Pashuta. Boris Pashuta all over the back of Thomas Golab right now. See Michael. Adam Karkazeski, he's not afraid to lay a fender on somebody here. Adam Karkazeski here bringing up the fifth position, but he looks like he wants to get up around these guys in a hurry here. See a lot of rain on that windshield of that BMW. Karkazeski right now running in the fifth position. In sixth. That Porsche, so pretty much nose to tail right now for about the top 10. We'll here and see what happened to Luco Flask. He might have come around. Oh, he just misses that turn. Oh, and he's into the wall right there. So that McLaren. Oh, and there's some contact. So Lorenzo Finetto in there. Dino Faldetta as well. Taking about half of the McLarens in the field out right there. Oh, my heavens. A lot going on here early. Yes, man, this battle was for the 9th position. Whoops. Danielle Martin battling for position. Brooks taking that spot. Xavier Eugenie and Dino Faldetta battling for position into the turn. Looks like Xavier Eugenie is going to take that spot. Now, Dino Faldetta back to 18th position. Colum and Antonello Mastro battling for position. Luke Olem, oh man! Lost the back end of that car. That thing came around on him right there, and he's in the kitty litter here. We'll take a look at this. He gets around Antonello Mastro, and I think he just gets too much speed. He cannot recover. Look at that, right over the front of Antonello Mastro. Have a look at this, man. Watch this. On board, he's going to see a whole lot of BMW right there. Oh, man, that was a crazy, crazy series of events. Watch this. It's going to be I might not even be able to catch. Oh, there we go. You can look, if you look closely, you can just see the panic on Luke's face as he slid by. Oh, man, Gregor Boulon right now is the race leader. How about that? That 40 minutes here left to go, and he's got a 4-second lead over our second place car, Antti Rossi. Take a look at Antti Rossi here. Running in the second position. Lab here running in the third position. Got Morris Mashuda in his zip code. Adam Karkazeski right there as well. So that's 3, 4, 5. And don't ignore Marcus Zakulis, because he's not too far behind these guys. Definitely within a stone's throw of those guys here. So Zakulis running in the sixth position. 2, 3, 4. Actually, Antti Rossi. Thomas Golab is leading that, so that's 3, 2, 6. Thomas Golab at McLaren at 03. He is hanging that car out right now. He is hanging that car out, protecting that position a little bit here. Make sure he does not give Morris Pashuta any opening. Mania Blancpain and Danielle Vinimari comes off track right there. Danielle Vinimari in that Aston Martin comes off track, and Mania Blancpain going to get by. So a little bit of work here now for Danielle Vinimari. He's in the 11th position. Michael Hosnick and Dino Faldetta battling for position. This is for the 17th spot. Michael Hosnick are going to pull off that pass in that 56 car. Faldetta now back to the 18th position. And that battle right there is just tight, isn't it? And at the back of, we're going to look at the back of Thomas Golab's car, whether he likes it or not. There he goes. Down to the back of Thomas Golab's car, you see Morris Pashuta and Adam Karkazeski. 4 and 5 right there. Check this action out here, man. This is just excellent. Looking out the front of Morris Pashuta's car at Thomas Golab. That top left frame follow Thomas Golab around the track. Thomas Golab there going over to the right there, kind of protect his position. Also, maybe wants to help those guys out behind him, give them a little bit of a favor here. He does not want to get hit in the back end, so that helps if he moves over and he keeps that spray off the front of their cars. And may help protect him in the long run because they can see him when he slows down. That's some good thinking right there, Thomas Golan. Gregor Boulot here continuing to lead the field in that Porsche. He's got about a 5.5, almost a 6-second lead now over Anthony Rossi. Thomas Golan third. Morris Pashuta is fourth. Adam Karkozeski is fifth. Giacomo Yattori, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a look at him. He's running in the seventh position, having a good night here. 36 minutes left to go. Looks like the Porsches are pretty fast here this evening. A lot of Porsches up front. Oh no, man! Looks like oh boy. Looks like we had somebody come around there, and I believe that might have been Giacomo Torre. Might have come around. We were following him. Just dropped back to the driver behind him. It looks like he smoked this car wide. Maybe he was paying attention to Aston Martin. This car just loses grip. And he's going to make some contact with the inside wall there. Now, I don't think it's a... Oh, man. Wow. Monica Deacon does a great job of getting by without losing control. What the heck, man? That was just a great move. Look at this. He's turning that car all the way back to the left to keep it straight, and does a great job. Wow. That was a disaster averted. Look at this. Contact right there. Thomas Golab and Morris Pashuta battling it out. That Aston Martin and that McLaren, and then also Adam Karkozeski getting in this. Oh, they're leaning on each other. Karkozeski flashes those lights and said, "Hey, get off me." That was great racing right there. Take a look at this. This was a position well earned. So he gets by, not without a little bit of a fight. Oh no, he's not getting by, and then he and Adam Karkozeski leaning on each other, and Karkozeski flashes those lights and said, "Okay, I'm going to be back, brother. You better be ready. I am going to be back." Good battling there. Take a look at Javier Conti here running in the 7th position. He's having a pretty good night here in 7th. Behind him, Michael Brooks running in that 8th spot. And BMW, so another solid night here for that 23 team. Just have a feeling here, this guy's really have no change in position after all that mess there between Thomas Golab, Morris Pashuta, and Adam Karkozeski. They still run 3, 4, 5. Really what they've allowed to happen is the 6th place car here to run these guys down a little bit as they were fighting each other. He had to be looking out of the front of his windshield thinking, "Hey, I like that. You keep it up. Get yourself, wear your tires out, beat on each other a little bit, get a little bit of fender damage, and I'm going to be right here, lying in wait." Good tight battle there. That is Thomas Golab 3rd, Morris Pashuta 4th, Adam Karkozeski 5th, and following Artur Zakula in the 6th position. Look at Farouk Talib. Here is he trying to make a pass. It looks like he gets around Luke Olam. Luke Olam in the kitty litter there, that looks like, as he now getting that thing straightened back up. From Manu Mahadi and Michael Hosnecht. A pass here, I believe. And oh man, it looks like Michael Hosnecht might have gotten off the track. Look and see what happened to him. Antonello Mastro coming off the track here. This is Michael Hosnecht. He had some big time problems. It looks like he gets off there, and then this car is headed straight across the track, and he makes contact with the tire barrier and spins that car around. And see, Mahadi gets by. Watch this. He just gets this car right into the barrier. You see Furman Numahani go by. Dino Faldetta also going by. I think Lorenzo Finetto's going to pick up a spot too. Antonello Mastro. He had a little eventful. Oh man, he almost got into the back of Lorenzo Finetto. Lorenzo Finetto came around. Take a look and see what happened to Lorenzo Finetto. And oh man, he just loses the back into that car and he's trying to hang on to that. Oh, there might have been some contact right there. Michael Hosnick makes some contact. Valerito Margarito gets by. Yeah, a little bit of contact right there. Lorenzo Finetto losing this car, and watch this. This is contact right here. Michael Hosnick makes contact with the front end of that car and does a great job. Look at that, Valerito in the grass to avoid that. Lorenzo Finetto. And then there goes Antonello Mastro, and he does a great job there. Masterful job. Missing that machine. Oh man, Morris Pasciuta off the track. Morris Pasciuta off the track there. Something happened to Morris Pasciuta. I think he was battling for position there, and see what happened to him. Adam Karkazeski and Morris Pasciuta, I think, might have gotten together here. We'll see. Morris Pasciuta. Oh man, he just loses it. Oh, there's contact right there, and the BMW gets by. We'll get to the right camera angle. My heavens. Look at this again. He's hanging on there, and he's just going to get by, but a little contact right there, and Morris Pasciuta in the kitty litter as Adam Zakula gets by. Valerio Margarito getting by Michael Hosnick. Michael Hosnick has had an eventful race, to say the least. He's back on track as Valerito gets by. Yelvin Amari trying to pick up a spot here and help extend that points lead. Picks up a spot, takes over the 10th position here. Torre back to the 11th spot. And it's been eventful, man. I'll tell you why. And it's not over, because if you look just ahead, Adam Karkazeski, Thomas Golab battling for position. These guys talk some smack to each other quite a bit. So here we go. BMW trying to muscle his way through, and Adam Karkazeski will make that pass. Thomas Golab holding on to that spot for now, but I'll tell you, he's got a battle on his hands with Arthur Zakula's going to get by, and man, things keep on coming here. Conti gets by, Morris Pasciuta gets by. Thomas Golab now back to the 6th position. Oh, contact right there. Look at that 5th place car. Arthur Zakula. My heavens, man. That was a great little sequence right there. Great sequence. Great battling. Look at this. Contact right there between Thomas Golab, Arthur Zakula. Pasciuta trying to get by in that Aston Martin. Out of the back of Arthur Zakula's machine. And he's going to get this car a little bit loose right there, and then contact. Pasciuta, Arthur Zakula getting together. Thomas Golab might be on pit lane. What I'm feeling Thomas Golab's on pit lane. What do you guys think? Just have a feeling he is. And that is exactly the case. Thomas Golab's brought that McLaren down pit lane, now coming back out on track, and he is shown in the 15th position. Our leader is Gregor Bulan. He has a 9.5 second lead over Antti Rossi. Adam Karkazeski shown in the 3rd position. Morris Pasciuta is 4th. Actually, he and Arthur Zakula battling for position. Zakula is 4th. Conti now in the 5th position. I think Morris Pasciuta's lost a couple positions there. going to get by. Morris Pashuta there just hanging on. He lost a couple positions. He's hanging on there. He got that car loose in the rain. Javier Conti and Morris Pashuta both get by. Archie Zapula and Javier Conti all both get by. Now Morris Pashuta back in the 6th position. So far, it is all Gregor Bulan. This guy is come to play tonight. He's got, he better watch it. He's got a little lap traffic right there in the way. Michael Brooks on pit lane, running in the 12th position, so he's given up a few positions here to come down pit lane, get that BMW service. 26 minutes left to go. Does look like he's now coming back out on track, so he'll be 17th, maybe even drop another position by the time he gets up to speed. Bulan continuing to pace the field. I want to say, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that link down in the description of the channel and follow that Fanatic link. Black Friday right around the corner, man, right around the corner. We have some great deals all the way through Christmas, I'm sure, so follow that Fanatic link if you're interested in purchasing some Fanatic equipment. Give those guys a look and follow that link. I would appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming in. This is TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, and Gregor Bulan is spanking the field right now. Antti Rossi is shown in second in that Porsche. He is about 9.5 seconds down, so a couple of Porsches leading the field, and then Adam Karkoszewski says, hey, don't forget about me. I am in that BMW, and I can't forget about you, but there's a hell of a race going on behind you here. Javier Conti, Archer Zakula, Morris Pashuta. Great battle right there. So Javier Conti following him. He's running in the 5th position. He tried to get by that Porsche of Archer Zakula. Out in front of that Aston Martin Vantage. Running in 4th. In the 5th position. Archer Zakula running in the 4th spot. And he better not leave the door open because this Aston Martin is going to get that spot. He is all over the back of this Porsche right now. But he can't be too complacent because he's got another Aston Martin right behind him. That is Morris Pashuta. Morris Pashuta's had a few hiccups here, but he has been lightning fast here tonight. He is watching this battle intensely here. Those guys going to give him an opening, and he's going to take it, that's for sure. On board with Morris Pashuta running in 6th. 4, 5, and 6. Don't look now, but Daniele Vidimari has gotten that car up to the 7th position. Aston Martin there, lightning fast. Should have finally found his opening here. As you see, Javier Conti takes that car a little bit wide, and Morris Pashuta takes that spot. Just as quick as we talked about that, he was there, ready to pounce. Gets that spot now, moves up to the 5th position. Javier Conti now back to 6th. Look at Lorenzo Finetto. Right now, running in the 21st position. That McLaren. Xavier Eugeni and Dino Valdetta battling for position. Dino there gets that car off track just a little bit. Now back to the 15th spot as Xavier Eugeni moves up to 14th. Michael Brooks back out on track after making pit stop, and he's got that car in the grass there a little bit. And he takes a spin a little bit into that wall. And he might lose a couple spots here. Mahadi gets by, Michael Hosnick gets by, and I believe Valerio Margarito gets by as well. We'll take a look at Valerio as he makes his pass. He's sort of the tail end of that as Michael Brooks now back on track. Michael Brooks might have had some more trouble. This is really getting our car wide, and he is into the tire barrier. That is just a hard lick, and that BMW, it almost takes out the leader. Almost takes out the leader. Watch this. We're going to watch this. He gets into the tire barrier, comes off there, and you're going to see our race leader slip through. That is a race-winning move right there. What the heck? What a great job. Oh, no. Looks like somebody got caught in that. Looks like we had some contact there. I'm not sure who that was. Michael Brooks spun around and I'm hoping that ain't Anthony Rossi that got caught up in that. I don't think it was. He gets through, and this is a mess up there ahead of him. Yeah, I'm not sure who that was, man. They got into Michael Brooks. He's off track right there. What a move. What a move. 20th place right there. Gets into the, oh, tire everywhere, man. Somebody hit a tire. Somebody hit a tire right there. Holy Toledo. That's how quickly things can change for you, that's for sure. Looking at our race leader, and that was a race-winning move to avoid that. What a heck of a move. Watch this. We're going to watch on board here with Gregor Boulon. You're going to watch him working this wheel and get around to the left. Look at that. What a great job. Carnage behind him. Gregor Boulon here now rolling up on some more lap traffic. 16th place car, Michael Hosneck just ahead. Not seeing any lights flashing yet. I might have missed him here, but he's trying to get by as quickly and easily as he can. An 11-second lead over our second place car, Antti Rossi. A couple Porsches dominating the field here right now. Gregor Boulon and Antti Rossi. You know, by the way, who's in third? Another Porsche driver, Artur Zakul. These Porsches whipping up on him here tonight. Turn my focus on one of those guys. We got a mean battle happening back here. This is Daniele Finimari trying to get by. Javier Conti just ahead. Boris Pashuta also up here. This guy's working on Artur Zakula. Trying to find an opening here. Be real careful because this thing can get away from you in a hurry. With it being wet out. Look at Adam Karkoszewski running in the 7th position. I'm not sure what happened to Adam. He's falling back here a little bit. Look at Garcia making a pass. Oh man, it does look like Michael Brooks, or excuse me, Adam Karkoszewski came around. So something's happened here. Let's back this up this way so I can get it. So he just comes up and rolls up on something happened. He gets taken out right there. Stefano Benadette was trying to back up, and then contact for him. Adam Karkoszewski having a tough break. Wow. He is running in the 7th position trying to recover. I missed that a bit. Michael Hosneck had gotten caught in that, I believe. This is last coming around here. This is what probably precipitated this whole thing. Comes around. Guys trying to get through the clogged highway right there. There is the third place car. You can see Stefano Dayton down was trying to get that car back out on track and not able to do it without having a little contact. Richard Brooks running in the 17th position. And Aston Martin, been kind of quiet night for Richard. Right now running in 17th. See our second place car, Anthony Rossi, wanting to get around. A little bit of room right there. Richard Brooks gives him a lot of room. Thomas Dolab in 03 car. Coming around, so Thomas Golab coming around. So trying to recover there, a little spin in the rain. Now to Demari and Morris Pashuta battling for position down the front stretch into turn 1. Pass there by Fidibari, Morris Pashuta. Now back to the 5th position. Miguel Fidibari in 4th. Miguel Fidibari says, I want more. All over the back of Arthur Zakula right now. Not raining quite as hard as it was before. Definitely a factor. The wet track is a factor. There's no doubt about that, especially as these tires start to wear out a little bit. But not raining as hard as it was before, that's for sure. Here, Cuomo, Mata and Dika. Oh, spins there into the wall a little bit. And lose a position. I think Giacomo Ettori. A combined two of the names, Giacomo Ettori going to make that pass. Making this pass here as Mata makes some contact with the wall, and Giacomo Ettori makes that position, takes over 7. Mata back to the 8th spot. Thomas Golab and Stefano De Nadal. This is for the 9th position. Stefano in 9th. Thomas Golab trying to work his way back, takes over that spot. McLaren back up to 9th. Stefano De Nadal and his McLaren is in 10th. Rossi, some more company. Got Michael Hosknecht in that 16th place McLaren. He's got to get around, so he makes it around. A lot of room there by Michael Hosknecht. That's just savvy driving on his part. He realizes, hey, these guys racing for the lead. He's in 2nd. Let's not get in the way. Trying to salvage a good night here, running in 16th. And, that's the type of thing that I'm sure Michael realizes is going to be repaid to him somewhere down the line. He's going to establish those non-verbal relationships. Valerio Margarito in this Porsche. Oh man, into the wall right there, through the grass. Valerito having a interesting night here in the 18th position. Getting that car back going, sort of lucky didn't come all the way around. Antonello Mastro in that McLaren running in the 20th position. A lot of heat coming off that turn in the grass there, and then through the kitty litter. A lot of room here in the kitty litter. Can he get out of that kitty litter? That's the question. Looks like he's got a pretty full head of steam, so he's going to get that car back out on track. Throw a little sand out there on the track. Miguel Fidimari has been working all over Arthur Zakula and making a run into turn 1. On the outside, there's contact right there between the Porsche and the Aston Martin. Daniel Fidimari muscles his way through. How about that? Watch this. He's going to make a move in the turn and going to make some contact right there, rubbing some paint off on that Porsche. Arthur Zakula now back to the 4th position. Daniel Fidimari muscles his way through to the 3rd spot. And Daniele Fitimari now up to third. Are you kidding me right now? The guy is just lights out, man. Lights out. Lorenzo Finetto getting around Valerio Margarito. Lorenzo Finetto now taking over the 18th position in that McLaren. Karkoszewski coming through. Valerio Margarito right there in 19th. Adam Karkoszewski getting by Lorenzo Finetto. Not for position. Adam Karkoszewski running in the 12th spot. Daniele Fitimari running in third. Has got Richard Brooks just ahead of him. Now Richard Brooks running in the 17th position lets him go. So Daniele Fitimari setting his sights here on trying to run down these race leaders here in the last 11 minutes. So he's got a lot of work to do. Long way here before he catches Anthony Rossi, but any type of bobble, one of those guys, and don't underestimate the power of this Aston Martin here, driven by Daniele Fitimari. Got Morris Pasciuta working on Marco Zakula right now. Marco Zakula in that fourth position, looking out the back of his machine at Morris Pasciuta all over the back of him right now. Porsche versus Aston Martin. Marco Zakula in fourth. The Aston Martin of Morris Pasciuta in fifth. The lights are on. Richard Brooks are just ahead. Just give these guys a lot of room, I suspect. I think there's going to be a pass here. It looks like Morris Pasciuta, Arthur Zakula rolling up on Richard Brooks, but these guys side by side. This is for the fourth position. Morris Pasciuta up on the outside cannot, in that turn, can't pull off that pass. Arthur Zakula holds on to that spot. I tell you, these guys are starting to roll up on Richard Brooks here. He's running in the 16th position. Time is dwindling. These guys want to try to get everything they can get. Take a look at Richard Brooks now running in 15th. There's Dino Faldetta, I think, has come down pit lane. You see down pit lane, you see Dino Faldetta here taking some service in that McLaren, giving up some track position here late in the race to take some service here. Adam Karkoszewski, Mana and Dika battling for position, and Adam Karkoszewski moves up to the 9th spot. Mana back to 10th. Farouk Talib here running in the 20th spot. Picking up a spot there, getting by Michael Hosnek, who I believe is on pit lane. On board here with Lorenzo Finetto. He's heading into turn one. Excuse me, it's Stefano De Nadal. Take that back. That is Lorenzo Finetto. Why is he in a Stefano De Nadal's car? I think that says Stefano on the side of it, but man, that's Lorenzo Finetto. What are you doing? Come on, you can't steal a guy's car. Hey, I'm going to take your car and I'm going to race it. Now, what would be worse is if Lorenzo Finetto beats Stefano De Nadal in his own car. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen, Stefano. If that happens, Stefano, we can't be friends anymore, man. Stefano De Nadal. And his real paint scheme. Maybe Lorenzo Finetto is just driving in an old hand-me-down. See Andre Rousseau going by there. Andre Rousseau's had a pretty quiet night, but right now running in the 12th position. Good looking paint scheme there from Andre Rousseau. 82 car. Giacomo Ettore, I think Giacomo Ettore's come down pit lane. And that is the case. So that Porsche giving up some track position here, and I think Giacomo Ettore might have retired. So something's happened to Giacomo Ettore. He's retired his machine. Oh my heavens. Take a look here as he comes in down pit lane. He gets past right there, and he comes down pit lane. Maybe he's got a penalty. Oh, he takes out the sign. I think he might have hit a sign or something going into the pits. As he comes down pit lane, I think he's going to make contact with a sign or something. Oh, he hits the wall coming into the pits. Hits the wall hard. Does some damage to his car, and I think he's lost the spoiler on that machine, so he decided he could not get that car wound up. That's what happened. And, oh my heavens, man, what a tough break there. Javier Conti, Xavier Eugenie, Morris Pasciuta. Oh, there's that pass right there as Javier Conti gets by Morris Pasciuta. Morris Pasciuta come off track here. Watch this, Morris Pasciuta and Artur Zakula battling for position. Morris Pasciuta goes wide, gets in the kitty litter. Comes back across the track, I think, as Javier Conti goes by, slips by. What a great job Javier did. Getting by, we're going board here with him. He's Johnny on the spot. You see Morris Pasciuta up there in the kitty litter as Javier Conti gets by. I have a feeling that that race might not be over. Daniele Vittimari. Something's happened to Daniele Vittimari here. Not sure what's happened. Oh, he lost his connection. Oh no. I think Daniele Vittimari lost his connection there. It looked like that's what happened. Oh my heavens, what a tough break. He worked so hard getting back up there and lost his connection about 4.5 minutes ago. Oh, Thomas Golab coming off track. Thomas Golab, our 6th place car, comes off track. Farouk Talib in that 19th place car, this Porsche. Maybe we'll get this car up a few spots here before the end of that race. Gregor Bulat continuing to spank the field. He's 24 seconds ahead of Anthony Rossi. Anthony Rossi in second. Artur Zakula third. Javier Conti is fourth. I'll tell you what, Artur Zakula's got company here out of Javier Conti in that Aston Martin. I think the track's starting to dry out there a little bit. Artur Zakula running in the 3rd position. Javier Conti is 4th. Morris Pasciuta running in 5th. So pretty tight battle out of those guys. Golab starting to run these guys down. I don't care what you say, man. I look out of the front of his car. I'm seeing spray from that 3. That is 3, 4, 5 just ahead of him. And if they don't watch it, he's going to be all up in their grill. What a night that Amada Ndika has had, really. He's had a pretty eventful night, but he's got that car in 7th. He's hanging it out there. He is running in the 7th position in that Aston Martin, so good showing for Amada. Stefano De Nadal running in the 8th position. Had a pretty eventful night as well. Gregor Bulat continuing to pace that field. 2.5 minutes left to go. Looks like he is on his way of bringing home another race victory. Second place car. Pretty solid for him right now, Anthony Rossi. Get another solid showing for this Porsche. What's in question is, are they going to make it 1, 2, 3? Are going to have an all Porsche podium tonight? Well, Arthur Zakula running in third. He's got some boys running him down, man. This is a smack dab, good, fantastic, knockdown, drag out, slugfest. It looks like Thomas Golab makes work of Morris Pashuta, gets by Morris Pashuta. He's got to hurry, man. He's got 1 minute and 26 seconds. Maybe another lap and a half here to make it happen as Thomas Golab in that McLaren trying to get around. Javier Conti, Arthur Zakula. Arthur Zakula running in the third position. That battle's going to go away with those guys. Take a look at that battle there, and we're watching our race leader here, Gregor Boulon. He's getting around some lap traffic. He is clear sailing. Arthur Zakula is benefiting by, I think, because Javier Ponte and Thomas Golab really battling it out. Thomas Golab is hanging that car out there, trying to do whatever he can to get around Javier Conti, and I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. Arthur Zakula looking pretty solid here as he's opening up a little bit of a lead in third. So we're going to get one more lap in us? I don't know. It's not looking like it. I think this might be it, boys and girls. And Gregor Boulon has been the class of the field tonight. Look at that, man. Thomas Golab making it happen. He's going to try to get around Arthur Zakula and take over the third spot. Oh, man, tough. He's trying to muscle his way through. Arthur Zakula slams back. And Gregor Boulon takes the race win. How about that? Anthony Rossi finishes second as Gregor Boulon. Oh, man. Excuse me, Arthur Zakula going to take over the third position. Is he going to be able to do it? He does. I think there's some shenanigans that happen behind him. Thomas Golab, I think Javier Conti, those guys got together, I believe. Look at that, man. Oh, a dive into the turn and contact right there. Thomas Golab comes around. Of course, Pashuta gets through, I believe. Javier Conti gets through. And Arthur Zakula takes home the third position. That gives the second spot to Anthony Rossi. Man, I got to take a look at that again. That was incredible there at the end. This the dive in there. Thomas Golab. Just a dive into the turn, and those guys, I'm not sure who I want to put that one on, but there's going to be some discussion after the race, I would imagine. Gregor Boulon comes away with the race victory. What a great race for him. See Antti Rossi finishing in the second position, and oh man, is it an all Porsche front row? I believe it is. I believe it's an all Porsche podium tonight. How about that? All Porsche podium. Can't even believe that. So there's our 1, 2, 3. Gregor Bulan, Antti Rossi, Artur Zakula. Take a look at our podium scene there. That's about the best I can do under short notice. But there's our podium. Gregor Bulan, our race winner here tonight at Zandvoort. Antti Rossi second, and Artur Zakula, he had to work his tail off to maintain that third position. So great job to him. So what a great job for Gregor Bulan. Antti Rossi second, Artur Zakula third. Morris Bashuta battling back there for the fourth position. Thomas Golab really moved his way up through the field, and he has to be pretty happy with fifth position, I think. Mata Ndika, how about that? Sixth position. Stefano De Nadal, seventh. Andre Rosu, eighth. Javier Conti, ninth. And Richard Brooks battling for the 10th spot. Now let's see if this will work. So they get that all figured out. Gregor Bulan really got his way, had his way with the field, to be honest with you. He really got that car up front and made that thing work for him tonight. Kudos to him. What a great job. There's the best laps there. We'll see if we can't get a. It's not the. We're going to have to figure out how to capture the right screen on that. But nonetheless, we'll see if we can't get some folks here in the chat with us. All right, we're here in the chat after the race. Wow, what a fantastic race that was, especially that front five, man. Those guys were, well, 1, 2, you guys sort of ran away from them, but, man, the rest of those guys, Thomas Golab, how about that, man? All the way back up there and battling for a fifth-place finish.
Hello, Heath. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. It was very, very good race for me, apart from last lap. I made an early pit stop to take slick tires, and it was good move because at the end I was in P5, then P4, then you saw at the last chicane Javier just crashed into me, so it could be podium for me, but yeah, it was a good race. Very, 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 very fun. Many overtakes, many battles, so it was pretty good.
Well, it seemed like the rain sort of died down as the race went on. How did that sort of change the handling of the car? And it seemed like a lot of guys were getting off the track there. Talk a little bit about how the characteristics of the track changed throughout the course of the night.
Yeah, first laps was wet, but after a couple of laps, I struggled with grip, especially in front. So I decided to take slick tires, and it was pretty good. Of course, I had to stick to the racing line, and it made overtaking a little bit difficult. But I think slick tires was best choice for this race.
Antti Rossi joining us up here in the booth.
From my pit stop, I think the conditions were pretty similar because the racing line was dry and it didn't change till the end.
Yeah, it was really annoying because like we were in the front, and I think like Gregor didn't change the tires either, because we were both having a lead and it didn't make any sense to like get like behind the other cars. But then again, I just saw you guys catching us like in a really good pace.
Yeah, but I must say that I spun two times, so I lost about 10 seconds, I think. So it could be an error from you that you didn't change the tire if my race was clean, yeah. But as I said, I spun two times, so I ended like that.
Antti Rossi joining us up here in the booth too, and Antti, really you got the car up in the second position, held onto that spot. You really didn't have too much problem with people coming up behind you. You just had a little lap traffic to deal with. What was that like there toward the end of the race?
Yeah, it was mainly horrid because like I just told the guys before the race that I'm having fever and flu, and I already felt like shit, but decided to race anyways because I love driving in the rain. And then seeing that like rain and all the wetness vanishes away, and it becomes like harder and harder for me to concentrate. It's just like, yeah, I'm really satisfied for the fact that I was able to struggle second.
Well, if I remember right here, there was an incident there late in the race, and you came around the turn and just barely missed making contact with the lap car, or the car that was in the middle of the track. Was that you?
Yeah, from what I've learned racing online is that whenever you're lapping, it's different than like passing guys that you're like racing against with. I just like try to be a bit more careful. I might lose there like half a second or a second, but I'd rather do that than like hit a car or have something that happened to Thomas in Paul Ricard.
Michael Brooks also joining. Oh, go ahead, Thomas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say Michael Brooks up here joining us as well. I had the BMW running pretty well tonight. Had a few scrapes there late in the race, or mid to late in the race. Talk about how that race went for you.
I think he's too angry.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, Michael.
Michael, come on.
Say something nasty, man.
Now we got kids watching. Now go ahead, Thomas.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you finally.
My push to talk was broken for some reason.
Oh, sure.
It was actually. I'm using the spacebar for some reason. That's the only thing that's working.
We all believe you.
The way to describe my race: hell, nightmare, terrible, any other word that comes to mind like that, basically.
Well,
say more.
There were so many incidents on the track, it was hard for me to remember which one you got involved with, but it seemed like you might have come off the track there a little bit, maybe try to get it straightened back up, and somebody made contact with you?
Well, because I was under the impression that the race was going to be like proper wet at the start, and it was already drying, so I was alright for the first few laps, but I was cooking my tyres, and I was losing time, and I saw Thomas go for 6. I thought, what have I got to lose? I might as well try and follow him. But then after that, for the first sort of half a lap, I was alright, but because this is my very first wet race I've ever done, and I've never driven a slick on a sort of greasy track, so I was going off all over the place, and I lost my rhythm completely, and I spun so many times. I know I was behind Valerio at least before I had my final incident, going around the final corner, like literally right on the exit onto the back straight. I hit the barrier and spun. I was facing backwards right as the other guys were coming towards me at full speed, and I know one of the leaders just managed to avoid me, built. I think one of the back markers, I think it might have been Farouk or something. He just had nowhere to go and he just hunted me at full speed. That wasn't his fault. But yeah, that killed my card. But I was too angry to continue anyway, basically. So probably for the best.
Well, we had an all Porsche podium. What do you guys think about that? Antti, I bet you're pretty fired up about it.
Yeah, I don't know, like fired up is the way my body feels at the moment, but yeah, it seems like the Porsche is really good car in the like changing conditions. I don't know, I guess it's the fact that because like the tank is in the front, that it anyway changes throughout the race, so you kind of have to adapt to it all the time.
Yeah, I must say that I should be on podium too, so it should be one McLaren.
Well, with the season that you've had, unfortunately, except for the last 2 races, you know, the season you've had, you got to feel pretty ecstatic about having a 5th place finish there, Thomas.
My season was very, very hard, as you remember. So I have no point in next race. I want to have fun. So.
Well, you guys always make it interesting. I love broadcasting these races. You guys do a fantastic job, and huge fields. It speaks to the competitiveness of this series. And I want to say thanks to you guys for being so hospitable and welcoming me here to allow me to come in and broadcast your races.
Thanks very much, Heath. I look forward to watching the race when I get a chance, but I'm a bit happier and calmed down.
Well, you need a few pints.
But I don't drink, but yeah, something to that effect.
All right. Well, you guys, good luck to you next week. Well, actually, you guys were off this coming week, right? We got to come back on the 8th. That's what the schedule says, anyway. It says December the 8th.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why there's a week off. I have to double check that. Yeah, I don't actually know why there's a week missing, but
No,
we might
it's
be
on
here
3rd
racing next week. I'm not
December.
entirely sure. Pardon?
It can be an error or non-poster, but it's on the 3rd December in Discord channel. So
All right. Well,
yeah,
be
I
ready
think that's just there on the poster. You're right, Thomas.
well, I guess we'll see you on the 3rd at Hungaroring, and that is the final race of the season.
Yeah, the grand finale.
Well, how you guys feeling about that track?
Just hope they're gonna rain, but I think it won't. I think it's pretty.
I just hope I finish after today.
I think I've last driven that in Geoff Crammond's Grand Prix 2 in like actually early 90s. I think that's the last time that I've driven Hungaroring. So
I didn't think. I mean, I haven't actually tried out the track yet, but I always thought Hungaroring was taken down for the Red Bull Ring, unless I'm mistaken. So, be interesting. It is the track I drove when I was a kid. I'm kind of curious.
what do you mean?
Well, I thought the Hungaroring was taken down and then the Red Bull Ring was built in its place. But I don't know if it's the actual, unless they're separate. I could be wrong.
Yeah, those are separate. I think like the Red Bull Ring is the old Österreich Ring. This like, what the heck was it called? Like basically the same track they drove already in the 70s in Formula.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that'll be fun then.
Anyway, it's in Austria, like Red Bull Ring.
yeah, it's in Austria.
All right. Well, hey, good luck to you next week, fellas, and thanks so much for coming up here and joining me in the chat. And good luck to you the rest of the season. Who's going to take home the victory at Hungaroring? I cannot wait to see all the trash talking leading up to this race.
Yeah, better stay off the internet.
I'm curious what it's going to do to the standings, because I think Daniel didn't finish the race, and you guys finished 1st and 2nd. That's going to close the standings right up, isn't it?
A bit, but I think he has a pretty hefty lead as long as he like finishes in. And actually, and there's some kind of rule that after you finish like 75% of the race or something like that, you anyways get the points from the like spot that you're on at that point.
Yeah, but he was like, I think he was still only 17th at best, I think.
Daniel, he was.
Yeah, after he disconnected.
Oh yeah, true. After the disconnection, true. Yeah, because I was really afraid that he'd like pass me. He was third at some point, but then he just like disconnected from behind me. And I'm never happy when that happens to a person, but I must say that it kind of eased my race off quite.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. It was shown on the broadcast. I was watching after I crashed out, and yeah, I was quite surprised.
Yeah, really weird. I think that has to be some kind of an internet connection error from his. I don't know.
All right, that's going to do it here in the chat, and thanks so much for those guys for joining us in the chat. And well, we got one race to go at the Hungaroring, and we'll see. I think Diel Fedimari probably has enough points here to come away with the championship there. We'll be kind of curious to see how that works out. It was a fun one, man. I enjoyed this race. Like it when these guys race in the rain, but it does make things a lot more interesting here. You know, as far as trying to make pass and so forth. Hey, coming up tomorrow night, man, we'll be at Chicagoland in the Ironman Racing Series 2019 Winter Fun Races. It's the second race of that little non-points season. 127 laps there at Chicagoland in the stock cars. That'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. An all-Porsche podium. How about that? Gregor Bulat, Antti Rossi, and Artur Zakula. Bring the Porsches home in 1, 2, 3 at Zandvoort. I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the YouTube channel and checking out TurnLeft TV. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know how I'm doing. And then if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to do so. Share these videos on any social media platform you wish. If you can share YouTube videos someplace, you can share these videos. Let people know about what's going on here at TurnLeft TV. Encourage them to come out and subscribe. And then don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get updates when races are coming up. And if you'd like to make a donation to the PayPal, to TurnLeft TV through PayPal, you can hit that link up in the banner of the channel. Please donate to my channel link and make a donation right through PayPal. I want to encourage you, by the way, to click on the link down in the description of this race as well. And follow that Fanatic link. Black Friday right around the corner, boys and girls. Get your Fanatic equipment at discounted prices. Follow that link. Well, congratulations to Gregor Bulat on his huge race victory here at Zandvoort. And that's going to do it for us tonight here on TurnLeft TV. Thanks so much for coming in, and we'll see you next time. Until then, I am out of here. It's Thanksgiving, boys and girls. A lot of turkey on the way. We'll see you.